Hello. So, my new package came in, which means I now have the version 1.1 of the Threadholder. So I'm going to do a little comparison. Okay, so here's version 1.0 and here's version 1.1. First thing you're going to notice are these. It's the thickness. Like just that side-by-side comparison. If I can get it to focus. I don't know. But you can see that the version 1.1 is a good 1 millimeter thicker. Yeah. And that really does matter, because as you can see, this one's actually broken right here. But this is going to have about the same durability as the Threadholder, which is going to be good. So these are going to be way harder to break. Well, the other thing is right here. These thread pieces were not staying in. So for example, if I put it in here, as you can see, it drops in the whole way without any resistance, and it falls out, which is not what you want. But with the v1.1 Threadholder, when you try the same thing, you'll notice something different. It only goes in about that much, and then you have to push it in, and that's actually intentional. Here on the black one, you notice the same thing. See, it doesn't want to go in all the way. So that's awesome. It means that the design is much better. So what I recommended with people do on the version 1 Threadholder is they would put it in with the big flower side down like that to try and make it as wide as possible, and then glue it from the top to keep it in, right? But now you can install them the way that they're meant to be installed, which is this. You take it, flower side up, so just like that, and then you squeeze it in. That felt very satisfying. That was awesome. Then you squeeze it in just like that, and now it's not coming out at all. And then you take a screw, and I told people to screw it in from the top right here for the first time, just to lock it in place. I'm also gonna, what I'm doing here is I'm just pushing just to make sure that it's in all the way. What I recommend people actually do is install the thread holders once it's actually in a shell. That way you can't accidentally press too hard on the back of it and like break it. But it's squeezed in real nice. And then you just screw and screw and screw. And just like that, it's in. It's coming out the other end. And now when I unscrew it, that there. That thread is totally locked in, like 100%. Worked perfectly. So now it's just in there. No glue, no nothing, completely toolless. You can't push it out from the back or anything. It's just permanently in there. And you didn't have to use any glue or adhesive or anything. It's absolutely perfect. Let's do that one more time. Oh, I don't have another. I'd have to go and get the bag. I'm actually gonna buy more of these. I'm running low. But yeah, so you just tap it on the front. It'll go in maybe 20% of the way, and then the rest you just squeeze. Again, I recommend you put it on a shell first. So just like that, right? That part lines up. So these small holes lines up with the pegs on the side of the gate. This big half circle lines up with this post, and it is perfect. Just like that. See, falls right in there, perfect. So you just glue it right here, and then drop it in, and then once you've glued it and dropped it in, then I recommend you actually take the thread piece, push it in, because that way when you push it in, it's pushed up against the shell, so you can actually push as hard as you want here. I feel like if it's out of the shell and you push too hard, it's best if you're gonna push, squeeze, like pinch it like that, but if you push too hard, you might break it. So I don't want you to do that. So just glue it, put it in your controller, and then squeeze all the thread pieces in. But I'm so happy with that. That worked perfectly. I couldn't have asked for more. So toolless, yeah, toolless thread pieces are online.